How's it going, guys? Welcome back to the channel. I'm glad you're here. I'm currently at a point in my life where I know myself pretty dang well. A few years ago, I really cared about working out, but wasn't really good with it. I wasn't consistent with it at all, and when I would show up, I wasn't the most productive. But now, years later, I kind of have mastered that hobby. It still matters a lot to me. It's something on my mind pretty much every day, and I execute that priority of working out pretty dang well. A lot of other things in my life, a lot of other responsibilities, such as homework, the school system as a whole, it's something that I can traverse pretty dang well. Sometimes I can tend to overthink certain classes or certain assignments, but literally every time I will get an A by the end of it, or at least pass. So within my reality, what I'm trying to say is that I feel like I've mastered it. But there is one major aspect of my whole life that I certainly haven't mastered. And that is the thing that has been within me all along, my brain. It's the one naughty common denominator that contributes to a lot of my problems. It could be an excellent day with a beautiful blue sky. I could be hanging out with friends. Everything could be good in the world. But here I'll be in the back of the group, silent, dying a little bit on the inside. And what is it exactly? It's simply negative thoughts that keep coming up, pessimism, to be honest, or a mixture of fears that continue to hurt me that I'm struggling to deal with. And while I'm sitting there on the couch, just trying to play some Mario with my brother, I'll unfortunately be plagued by this demon that is my brain. Now, please don't get me wrong. I still think the brain is a beautiful thing. A lot of great ideas come from it. This is the same brain that has contributed to my great workout routine. And all the other great things in my life that I've accomplished are obviously because of my brain. So the answer isn't to just destroy my brain, right? Or paralyze it. Take a bunch of drugs, such as marijuana or alcohol. While that stuff can be fun, that's not the answer. The answer is for me to face myself in the mirror, figure out what my demons are, list them, and tackle them one by one. And also, what I'm talking about honestly sounds like either ADHD or anxiety, because I'm never able to kind of just sit still, right? I can't just play a game with my brother on the couch for 3 hours without feeling unproductive, completely random things outside of my control bothering me, or just other random annoyances in my brain. It might be ADHD, it might be anxiety, but I definitely don't want to diagnose myself. And I do believe everyone feels like this across the board to an extent, at least sometimes. So I'm going to list off some advice, honestly, both for myself and for you guys, that can help with this kind of thing. The first is to socialize. These past few days, I've been at a house where we're kind of just hanging out, enjoying our time off. But when I'm by myself, I'm plagued by negative thoughts. However, as soon as I get up, join the rest of the family, and indulge in some great conversation, it can be thought of as a great distraction, but it also kind of heals the pain, helps me reframe it, and helps me feel okay again. It puts it into perspective that what's on my mind isn't that big of a deal, everything's going to be okay, and that I'm loved all the same. Another tip I've got is to take responsible action. So let's say I'm in that scenario where I'm playing video games on the couch for 3 hours straight with my brother, and I feel a little gross for doing that. If it's because I have other responsibilities, such as going to the gym or getting homework done, then yeah, I really should get those things done. Then I can come back to the couch, enjoy my time with my brother for real, in a more undisturbed format that is thus pure and better. So again, when you're sitting there and your mind is racing, take action. And while taking said action, you'll likely be too busy to be plagued by those negative thoughts. And then when your action is completed, you'll likely feel a sense of satisfaction and fulfillment. And when you return to sitting down and relaxing, you can hopefully actually relax. And with that, thank you for watching. I love you, and I'll see you in the next one.